Hi class, it's me. So this should be probably the last video. I did 4 videos today for you guys. Normally I'll just do probably 1 to 2 videos a week. One on the chapter that we're starting and then maybe another video on just like tips that I think about during the week. Especially now that I'm a student again, things keep popping back in my head. So this video is just on organizational strategies, and I kind of want to just throw out the question, what do you guys do to stay organized? So first of all, I'm going to put a discussion topic on how do you stay organized. And this is not a for credit thing. Okay, not everything we do in life is for credit or for points, but I wanted a forum for people to go to talk about things like this. So if you have any advice or any unique tool that you use that you like that you think could help someone else, then I would love it if you just post it there for others to see. And I'll read them towards the end of the week, and if I see some that really stand out that I haven't thought about and that are just a good idea that people put up there, then I'll go ahead and share it in another video. So I'm just going to kind of show you some of the things that I do. Some of them are really basic, but you'd be surprised how we forget to do them. So let me go ahead and start. You'll see how basic some of these are. Okay, so, and yes, I'm dropping stuff all over. Okay, the first thing I do is I have a planner. I have an old school calendar planner. I like the ones that are really thin and that are literally only a calendar. I don't like the ones that have a lot of extra pages, and the main reason for that is I do a lot of stuff electronically. I am on the go all the time. From morning to night, usually I have to run and see clients all over the place. I go to C&M, I go to SIPI, I go to my own classes, have family to see. I'm always running around, as I'm sure all of you are. So I like to keep my load light, okay? So again, I have this thin little calendar, and what I do at the beginning of the semester, so this is January, and we are entering our 3rd week, I go in and I put all of my due dates. So, for example, I have weekly client deadlines, okay? So I go in and I put all of my client deadlines. I go in and I put appointments that I know, personal appointments or professional appointments that I have. I put where I'm supposed to be during the day. So for example, I know Tuesday and Thursdays I have to teach across town, and then at night I have to go to class. So I put that on there so I know where I have to be at all times. Sometimes I have trainings. I have some dance activities that I do, so I put those in here. I also put my workouts in here, so I'm really trying to work very hard on starting a new workout routine. I feel like I finally found a gym I really like going to. It's a kettlebell gym. I think it's really fun, and I'm doing this program they have. So they have deadlines for us also, so I put when I'm supposed to be doing kettlebell and when I'm supposed to be turning in all my stuff for kettlebell. And I go through this daily. I definitely go through it Sunday and Monday because I'm trying to set myself up for the week. And then after that, I go through it daily and I highlight everything that I've done. Make sure that nothing's been lost. I have tried online calendars and they just don't seem to work for me. So I keep going back to just using an old-fashioned calendar. It works for me. I think we're so ingrained in technology all the time. We're on our computers, we're on our laptop. Sometimes it's nice to be able to physically touch something and actually highlight that you've done things. I just connect with that better. So that works for me. I have it in this nifty binder, and that way it's attached and it's with all of my school stuff. So just like we did back in high school or whatnot, I organize a binder and I carry this with me. This is probably the heaviest thing that I probably carry with me, or the most kind of bulky thing. I have tabs for all of my classes that I am teaching and the classes that I am taking. And behind each of these, pretty much the first thing I have is the schedule for that week. So here's the schedule for all the classes that I'm teaching. And then here is my syllabus and my schedule for the classes I'm taking at C&M. And I kind of make this is like my priority of each day, It's my priority. Here's our class. It's my priority to look at this almost every morning and night so that I don't miss anything and I stay on top of everything. So again, these kind of paper, being able to touch things, it just works for me better. But I do use a lot of online tools as well that I'll talk about in just a minute. So first thing is the binder. Second thing is a little composition book. I keep it pretty thin and small because I'm carrying a lot of stuff with me during the week. So I have this just to take notes. I'll tell you kind of my favorite way to take notes, but sometimes we always need just some paper with us. So I have this. And part of the key for me has been, how do I carry around all of this stuff? So I invested in a good old-fashioned backpack that has lots of great pockets. One of my pockets, and this is probably more for ladies than men, maybe not, maybe you have a purse, I don't know. I have a thin little purse I keep in here so I can just pull out, and then I have my purse in case I have to run errands because I almost lost my wallet the other day, so I have my little purse. I have a pen bag, so I always have pens with me. As a teacher, I use a whiteboard marker a lot, and I hate losing those, so I have all of that in here. And then, what else do I have in here? Oh, I usually keep a 10-key calculator with me because I need that, so keep a calculator. And I have a great pocket where I keep my glasses and my sunglasses. So this is kind of my everyday. This is my new purse. I take this with me everywhere. It's pretty hard to lose it, though. It works out. I can put my gym stuff in it and just be on the go, and I don't have the awkward angle where you're carrying one huge bag and it's hurting your shoulder, so that's really helped. Now let's talk about kind of the electronic tools I use. I do have a Mac laptop that I use and I love very much. It's thin, it's powerful, it really helps me to be very efficient with all of the stuff I have to do. Whatever you're using computer-wise, make sure that works for you. Whether you use a desktop at home or whether you use a laptop. The other thing that I do, and I think it might be, let's see if I can actually show it to you. No, I'm gonna drop something off the wall if I try to show it to you. There we go. This is a secondary monitor. So I have a secondary monitor that I hook my laptop up to. And you would be surprised how much more efficient you can be when you can work off multiple monitors. So again, these are just things to consider, just things that help me a lot, make me as efficient as possible. Because in all honesty, I really like to do other activities. Like I have a dog, he's staring at me right now, that likes to be walked. I have family and a boyfriend and lots of things I like to go do. So I try to get everything done very efficiently so I can go enjoy and balance life. We need to have work-life balance and school-life balance. So these are the tools I use to try to accomplish that. The next thing, I have a tablet, and this is kind of new, but I have a ton of readings that I have to do for my own classes that I'm taking, and I really don't like to read them on my laptop. It bothers my eyes, and I don't feel like I'm reading a book. I like to have that feel. I also don't want to waste paper and ink by printing out all of the PDFs that they have us read each week, so I have Dropbox on here. Dropbox is another tool I use to keep myself organized. I have a Dropbox folder for every single class. I download all the PDFs to every single week that I have set up for each class, and then I'm able to access them on my laptop. And I enjoy reading this off of my laptop. The other thing is this is not an Apple, so it's not linked to any of my applications. All I use this for is reading, which is great because I get distracted very, very easily. So I'm like the person who sees a cat and is like, oh, no, what does that cat look like? And then I run off. So the tablet, I do not access my email on here. I don't get notifications about Facebook or this or so-and-so is trying to get a hold with you, I don't get any of that on here. So I'm much more focused and I can just read. And it's thin and portable and easy to kind of take with me everywhere. So I like that. Okay, I mentioned the tablet, I mentioned the secondary monitor. Those are kind of more like hardware tools that I use. And then I use some apps that I kind of wanted to share with you. So the first app that I use is, well, obviously I have my email and everything on the go, but I use Evernote. I don't know. Oops, that's locked. Hold on. I use Evernote. Evernote is a really cool app for taking notes. So even as an instructor, I have to take notes on what I'm going to be teaching. So for example, I was teaching an accounting class and I have my notes in here for chapter 1. Oh, that's my food journal. But, I can just easily access. You can create notebooks and create everything you need. I keep my food journal in here. That helps me keep on track too with all these new workout things I'm trying to accomplish. We'll see. And but I really like it. It's portable. It just makes it easy. And I can actually install that on my laptop. And then when I'm in class, I could take little notes if I needed to. So I like that one. And then the next one that I'm obsessed with, and I've been obsessed with for quite some time, is Wunderlist. It's Wunderlist. I'll put these links up later on during the week. So Wunderlist is really cool. You can put it on your laptop or on your phone or whatever. But I make a lot of lists, so I have everything set up in here. I have folders, and then there's subfolders. I have shared lists because I have contractors that I work with for my business. So I have to keep track of a lot of stuff for my clients, recurring stuff and deadlines that they need done all the time. I would be at a loss if it were not for Wunderlist. So my all-time favorite organizational tool is Wunderlist, followed by Dropbox, just for keeping everything very organized, and then Evernote. And then, like I said, the big hardware tools that I love are my tablet and that secondary monitor. If you can snag one, even at a thrift store or something like that, and get the cord you need, it really makes a big, big difference to have a secondary monitor. The last thing is sometimes we need some stress relief. And so lately, this is just kind of a new thing. I've been into Mario Brothers again, and so I got a little Nintendo 2DS so that I can have some stress relief. The key is not to do this all day long. So I try to set a timer. My dog wants to go out. I try to set a timer no longer than maybe 15-20 minutes, but it is a nice kind of stress relief to have. So anyway, those are kind of my tools, how I operate my every single day. Wish me luck on my semester 2. I wish you guys lots of luck. And please, please feel free. I'm going to put up this little discussion thing. Let me know what you guys do to keep organized, because there might be something really cool out there that I don't know about, and I love knowing how people kind of keep their lives running and rolling. Life is like 80% maintenance, so we want to keep that as efficient as possible. Anyway, hope you guys have a great day, and I won't do any more videos this week. This will be the last one, so have a good one. Bye. See you later.